Hello everyone, welcome back here to the channel. My name's Scott. It's great to be back here again, and I'm especially pleased because I'm working on Beatles songs, lyrics, and expressions from those songs that can be very useful in understanding them and also applying them to everyday English life. So previously I did yesterday, and today is going to be A Hard Day's Night, which is also very big in Japan. There's a movie, there's a song, it was an album, it's big. So I chose 4 things from A Hard Day's Night I'd like to explain today in our lesson, class, symposium on YouTube here. So first, from A Hard Day's Night, hopefully that the title itself, it was a hard day and now the day's finished, but it's nighttime, and wow, that day went by so quickly. Now it's a hard day's night. Time flies, and this day was really a long day, but it went by so quickly. Figure that out. So the first one is, because of the hard day, I've been working like a dog. I've been working like a dog. Let's go to the linking on that. So I've been working like a dog. Like a dog especially, like a dog becomes like a dog for the linking part. And the next expression I chose from this song is sleeping like a log. Sleeping like a log. I'll get into the meanings of these as well in a short time. And sleeping like a log. So sleeping like a log. So working like a dog, sleeping like a log. They both link in there very nicely. Like a dog, like a log. It's very similar, just the D and L are different, but I'll explain what they mean later. Next is why on earth? Why on earth? Why on earth? And that could really link in those 3 words perfectly. Why on earth? Why on earth? Why on earth? That's the third one. And the fourth one actually is the song lyrics. They're connected, but I've separated them. Why on earth should I moan? Now I separated these. So why on earth is the third one. And the fourth one is should I moan? Should I moan? Should I moan? That links wonderfully together there. Should I moan? Why on earth should I moan? Why on earth should I moan? If I say it quickly like that, that's the way it's going to be, linking all together. So should I moan? Okay, everybody. Now we get the linking part. I'm going to go to the comparison of pronunciations with our fine group of teachers. We're going to say these same expressions. We have America, we have England, we have Canada. You're a Japanese speaker as well. So I'd like you to listen to them with their take on these expressions from A Hard Day's Night. Let's listen.
I've been working like a dog, sleeping like a log. Why on earth should I moan?
I've been working like a dog, sleeping like a log. Why on earth should I moan?
I've been working like a dog, sleeping like a log. Why on earth should I moan?
I've been working like a dog, sleeping like a log. Why on earth should I moan?
Okay, everyone. How's the comparison on those pronunciations? It's always, I think, interesting as always. I hope you enjoyed them. Now I want to go into the meanings of these expressions. So the first one, which I had, working like a dog. Working like a dog. Now, unfortunately, it isn't not so good if you're a dog. It means it's kind of a negative idea. So working like a dog means working hard. Now, dogs work hard. Often they're sleeping in the afternoon. I don't know. So working like a dog, the meaning is working hard, maybe too hard. So putting a really strong effort into it. Think of it like a hot summer day and you're sweating profusely. You're working like a dog. You're working very hard. The next one now is the opposite idea of working like a dog is sleeping like a log. Now, if you understand log, it's a piece of wood often used for a fireplace and make fire at home, especially on these cold winter days. So logs really are inanimate. They don't move. So sleeping like a log is to sleep very well. You're sleeping so well, you're not even moving. You're just sleeping like a log. And that's the expression here. You can't say sleeping like a tree. You can't say sleeping like a branch. Sleeping like a log is the expression there. Now, sleeping like a log means to sleep very well. and just two more that have the same idea. You can be sound asleep or also fast asleep. So they have the same idea. So if you're sound asleep, I'm using asleep there as the adjective, sound asleep, or also fast asleep. And both of those words there mean, expressions there mean they're sleeping well, sleeping like a log, sleeping well, fast asleep, sound asleep. The third one is a good expression. It's a very useful expression. I have why on earth, which comes from the song Why on Earth. Now often is used as what on earth. What on earth is also commonly used. Now the earth, of course, is our globe where we all live on. Now if you use the expression why on earth, or more commonly what on earth, you have no idea, and it emphasizes this idea. Now if I see something that seems very, very unusual, and I've never seen it before, I may say, what on earth is this? What on earth is this? And it expresses like, what is this? What on earth is this? Makes it stronger. So, why on earth, the Beatles used in the song here, and it emphasizes. Now, why on earth, and it comes to the next part, the song lyrics are, why on earth should I moan? Why on earth should I moan? Now I'll get to the should I moan part now. You can understand why the why on earth is used. So should I, of course, is the modal verb there, and moan. Now moan is to, if you feel a stomach ache or you feel sick, you moan. It's kind of the sound that people make when they don't feel well. But it also means complain. So why on earth should I moan? Meaning, why should I complain? Why on earth makes it stronger, the emphasis on that. And moan means complain. Why on earth should I moan? Why should I complain? I should not complain is the idea. Why on earth should I moan? I shouldn't complain. So moan is that meaning as well. That means to complain. So if somebody keeps complaining about something, you want them to stop complaining, you could say, stop your moaning. Things aren't so bad. So moan here means to complain. Okay, everybody? Let's go into the chance for you to say these same expressions and hopefully use these in your life someday. So the first one, working like a dog. Working like a dog. Let's practice that one. Repeat after me one time. Working like a dog. Good. You by yourself? Good. Sleeping like a log. Sleeping like a log. Let's try that one together. First together. Sleeping like a log. And by yourselves out there in the viewership. Good. Sleeping like a log. Third one ahead is why on earth. Why on earth? Why on earth? I could link in there nicely. So why on earth? I'm going to say it at natural speed. Why on earth? Okay. And also you might think about using what on earth, because that's commonly used. What on earth? What on earth are you doing? If you want to say something stronger to somebody who's doing something they should not be doing. What on earth are you doing? Here it's why on earth should I moan? Okay, should I moan? Let's try it again. Should I moan? Okay, good. On that, we'll put those two expressions together then in natural speed. Why on earth should I moan? Why on earth should I moan? You get all that together? Now get the earth with the TH in there as well. Now it's a stronger TH, so why on earth should I moan? So I should say it's a soft TH in there. You can barely hear it, but I am making a TH sound there. Why on earth should I moan? Why on earth should I moan? Why don't you try that one all together? Why on earth should I moan? Good. I hope you're not moaning in this pronunciation on that as well. So that's the pronunciation and a chance for you to say these as well. Okay, everybody? That's great. Thanks for coming here today. I'm happy to be here myself, and I'm looking forward to coming back here again. And we'd appreciate any comments you have. If you like, hopefully you like, and you like it, please like it. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We'd really appreciate that. And we'll be back here again soon with more useful and practical and fun and hopefully entertaining English. That's one of our goals. Okay, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you all back here again soon. Thanks for watching.